Good thing I drew this up.
What's that?
I present to you the relationship agreement. A binding covenant that in its 31 pages enumerates, iterates, and codifies the rights and responsibilities of Sheldon Lee Cooper, here and after known as the boyfriend, and Amy Farrah Fowler, here and after known as the girlfriend.
It's so romantic.
Mutual indemnification always is. Why don't you start perusing while I set up my notary stamp?
Section 5, hand-holding. Hand-holding is only allowed under the following circumstances. A, either party is in danger of falling off a cliff, precipice, or ledge. B, either party is deserving of a hearty handshake after winning a Nobel Prize. C, moral support during flu shots. Seems a bit restrictive.
Yeah, feel free to retain a lawyer.
Want to spend some time playing the new Star Wars game this weekend?
I don't know. I kind of promised myself I'd get off the computer, be more physically active, get some exercise.
You're about to walk up 3 flights of stairs.
Good point, I'm in.
You know what would be great? Let's do it like the old days.
You talking gaming marathon?
Yeah, start Saturday morning, go 48 hours, sleeping bags, junk food.
Turn off our phones so our moms can't call.
It'll be like our World of Warcraft party a few years ago when the neighbors called the cops on us.
They called the cops because of the smell. They thought we were dead.
We were badass back in the day.
All right, let's do it.
48 hours of Star Wars gaming.
It's on like Alderaan.
Hey, Sheldon, clear your weekend. Starting Saturday morning, Star Wars marathon.
Movies or video games, or board games, or trading card games, or Legos, or dress up, or comic books, or dramatic readings of novelizations. Yes to all.
We are going to play the online game.
The online game, Bully.
Gentlemen, as much as I'm sure Sheldon would enjoy playing intergalactic make-believe, he and I have other plans. We are attending my Aunt Flora's 93rd birthday party.
Just tell her I can't come.
She'll be disappointed if we don't show up.
She's 93. She won't be disappointed for very long.
Now, hang on. I followed all the protocols set forth by you in the relationship agreement. I made a written request 72 hours in advance. I checked the tire pressure on the car. I even contacted the Centers for Disease Control to find out what shots they recommend for travel to Orange County. FYI, it's none.
Amy, the relationship agreement was not designed for either one of us to get our way.
You use it to get your way.
I use it to get the right way. The fact that the right way is also my way is a happy coincidence.
You gave me your word. You're coming with me.
We'll miss you, Sheldon.
Yeah, well, who wants to spend the whole weekend running around a bunch of pretend planets battling made-up monsters? That's for babies.
Yeah, but it's got lightsabers.
Please, Amy, it's got lightsabers.
Sheldon, this place is so romantic.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Raj picked it out.
When you see him, tell him I say thank you.
Tell him yourself.
You over here.
I don't understand. What's he doing here?
I invited him.
On our date? Sheldon, that's not okay.
Yes, it is. There's a loophole in the relationship agreement.
You found a loophole?
Sorry I started without you. I'm a little nervous. It's been a long time since I've been on a date.
Can't believe I bleached my mustache for this.
You should go to my girl. She'll knock out those sideburns for free. You know, Amy, I don't even think you and I have had a real conversation. Let's use tonight to get to know each other a little better. You start.
Go home.
I don't understand.
Sheldon, how could you do this? It's our 2nd anniversary.
It's your anniversary? Oh my God, I had no idea. Amy, please, let me make this right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Waiter, a bottle of champagne and 3 glasses. Oh boy, isn't this romantic?
hope that's a rhetorical question because I have no clue.
Have I ever told you you're like a sexy praying mantis?
Every time you drink alcohol.
You know what's wonderful about the praying mantis? They devour their mate.
Your point being?
Dessert is served.
I just had cobbler.
You know what? I'm done with this.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
You can't leave. I need you.
You do?
Yes. You're my ride.
Sheldon, you either say something meaningful and from the heart, or you and I are done.
All right. Please. Amy, when I look in your eyes and you're looking back in mine, everything feels not quite normal because I feel stronger and weaker at the same time. I feel excited and at the same time terrified. The truth is, I don't know what I feel, except I know what kind of man I want to be.
Sheldon, that was beautiful.
I should hope so. That's from the first Spider-Man movie.
I'll take it.
Good. Now, I assume we're splitting the check? Amy? Amy? Yeah. Oh, right. Funeral. Amy.
Hello, Sheldon.
I'm not allowed to wear my Silver Surfer necktie. You can wear a bathrobe?
I think I'm too sick to go to the funeral.
You're sick? You poor kid. We'll see ya.
Sheldon, aren't you gonna take care of me?
Me? No. No, I'm not that kind of doctor.
But our relationship agreement clearly states that when one of us is sick, the other must take care of them.
Oh, I see the confusion. No, the intent behind that clause was to force you to take care of me when I'm ill. When you're feeling better, you'll think that's funny.
Never mind. Good night, Sheldon.
Amy. 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 I made a commitment in writing to comfort you in times like this. And additionally, you are my girlfriend, and I care about your well-being.
Thank you, Sheldon.
You're welcome. Let's get this over with.
You'd be upset if you saw Amy out with someone else?
Can't happen. We have an ironclad relationship agreement, which precludes her from physical contact with anyone other than me.
But you don't have sex with her either.
Slick, huh? Did you enjoy my lecture?
No, and neither did our waiter.
Wait, if you're going to serve Cornish game hen, you should either be familiar with the history of Cornwall or be prepared to learn it.
It's hard to argue with that. And I know, because I saw a sad man with a pepper mill desperately try and fail.
Hey, how was dinner?
Good. I had Cornish game hen.
Oh, that poor waiter.
Sheldon, how about tomorrow night we see a movie?
You guys are going out 2 nights in a row?
Yeah, well, I missed a number of date nights while I was on my train trip, and I'm contractually obligated to make them up under the terms of the relationship agreement.
That's so hot.
It's better than hot, it's binding.
If you're free tomorrow night, I'd love to have you join us on a double date.
Aww.
You are aware that a double date doesn't count as 2 dates.
Oh. Well, then come or don't, I don't care.
Okay, I gotta ask. What makes you think that your relationship is so wonderful and ours isn't?
For starters, we enjoy spending time together.
So do we. And I've seen you guys ignore each other for hours doing totally different things.
It's called parallel play.
Yeah, toddlers do that.
Not as well as we do.
You believe this guy has to be the best at everything.
So what? Why do you even care?
Oh, listen to them. Not even married and the honeymoon's over.
Whatever. You can't even go on a date without checking your relationship agreement.
If you've got a problem basing a relationship on a contract, I'd like to tell you about 13 plucky colonies that entered a relationship agreement called the U.S. Constitution. And it may not be cool to say so, but I think that love affair is still pretty hot today.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing flag underwear right now, because there's about to be a fire.
Buckle up, you're in for a cranky night.
According to the codicil of the relationship agreement, which you insisted upon, we're not allowed to pout or be moody on date night.
You know I just put that in because of uterus stuff.
Well, it applies to you too.
I was afraid you might bring this up, so I have a workaround. There you go. Oh, good, you're here. Are you still fighting? If you get divorced, do I get 2 Christmases?
We're not getting divorced.
Listen, we realized that we're facing some new challenges as a married couple.
Yeah, and there are a few things we need to stay on top of. So we thought it would be useful. And I can't believe I am about to say this.
Would you please help us make a relationship agreement? But one that's tailored to us, okay? We don't need a bathroom schedule.
Although a rule about him texting me from in there might help with the romance.
What do you say?
I get to write a contract? I say, let's get this party of the first part started.
You really think that's funny?
It's in our agreement, I have to laugh.